First video of 2024. Well, actually, second video of 2024. Nobody's going to get to see the first one because I had a GoPro crap out on me, which then fried a memory card. We'll get more into that later. So starting off 2024, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to take you along for a week's worth of running, being that it is still base building and new into the season. Not a lot of cycling happening because it's cold outside. I don't have that kind of gear. That's all on Zwift. I haven't been in a pool in way too long, and I just got back from Chile. Been home maybe a week now. I think just a little over a week. And just started running last week again, started building back the volume and all that. Last week I knocked out 45 miles and 6K elevation. Nice start to the new year. And I thought, well, let's do things a little bit differently. I'm going to take you into full week's worth of running on my second week into the new year and give you guys some updates along the way of what's to come in 24. It's kind of a week's worth of the grind starting into the new season. So let's get into it. Oh yeah, first run of the week. Starting out on a lovely 20-degree morning. Not gonna be very warm today. Mondays usually for me, whatever I'm training for, triathlon, trail running, bike racing. So Mondays being my easy kind of active recovery day. It usually starts out with a 20 to 30 minute yoga stretch. And then depending on how I'm feeling on Mondays, how hard the previous week was, that usually means I'll do an easy swim, an easy run, and then get in the gym and lift a little bit. I'll usually get into the gym about midday for at least 20 to 30 minutes of lifting. So being that I'm running out of time this morning, I'm gonna have to break up the run into 2 runs today. I'm gonna knock out 3 this morning, and I'll do another easy 3 tonight. Of course, this run's starting out awesome because we just had a pretty good snowstorm come in the other day, and with the frigid temps, there's definitely a lot of ice and slick ground. Got to start out this run falling on my face. Not really how you want to start a run, how to start the week, but that's what happens when you're trying to juggle a camera and not paying attention to the ground. You done slip and fall on your face. She's not paying attention. I turned around. She caught. So for this run, I've got the Nike Ultrafly Trails. Yes, this may be an easy run and there's no need for a plate. The cushion in the shoe is phenomenal and it really works well on these hard packed snow, ice, dirt surfaces. Yeah, it can simulate a race shoe and do all the upper end you need, but I find it works really well for an easy shoe, easy on the joints with all that cushion. I really love this shoe though. I think the only thing I don't love about this shoe, I just wish I had bigger lugs. If Nike could make this shoe in 2 different versions, the light lug version like it is right now, and then a deeper lug version with that Vibram, oh, that'd be money. Because this works really well for the hard pack stuff with these not really having any lugs. Great for packed gravel, great for
triathlons that are not predominantly road. Yeah, works great for that. But once you start getting into more technical terrain further out, unfortunately, it can be a slippery monster. Oh, first run of the day is done. That was a little bit more in distance than I planned. I was just really going out for a 5K. Ended up with 3.5. Oh yes, hello. So a little bit more. Average pace was a 9:30. Like I said, easy run, but full disclaimer, I'm not elite. I'm not professional. I'm older. So I am not fast. If you're expecting a fast guy with these crazy times and like, oh, easy run for me is a 7-minute, no, that's not me. I am 36, got into real training 30s, been an on and off runner maybe 10 years now. I have a background of skateboards, BMX, eating fast food, junk food, weighing a lot. That's my background. Not a fast runner. Next up, gym. And then I will hit another run tonight. Got 25 minutes done. Strength training. Pretty good focus on the legs. Really don't do a whole lot when it comes to strength. It's basically basic maintenance, I guess is what you'd call it. Keep the ankle strong, keep the calves strong, try to keep the quads strong, a little bit of upper body, nothing too fancy, basics. I used to be one of those people who go to the gym 7 days a week and just stay there for hours lifting, and I don't know. The more I got into endurance sports and the more I got into running and cycling longer, the less and less I wanted to be in the gym. I struggle nowadays just trying to get in there sometimes once a week. I really should be getting in there at least twice, 3 times a week, but it's really hit or miss. So definitely going to work a little bit more on trying to stay on top of that. One more run and we done. Just going for the final easy 3 miles around the neighborhood. Nothing exciting, nothing fun. Just that volume, base, zone 2, stupid easy. I've got a real pet peeve with technology, especially like the technology needed for like training, proper data and shit like that. This heart rate monitor of mine, this whole run, like just started out at like 160. So I'm like, okay, doing a 9:30 pace, so I'll bring it down. Going down to a 12-minute pace, still says I'm doing 160. I'm like, okay, so I'll walk. Start walking and it barely dips down to 150. It's like, bro, come on. I'm not some fat turd that, you know, has no control over its heart rate. So basically spent that whole run frustrated, walk running, because I was trying to get the heart rate to read properly, and it definitely was not. So ended up with a 5K, 10-minute pace, 32 minutes, extremely slow, extremely frustrating. I mean, it was an easy run, but when I don't have the proper data, it's like, okay, I can tell the difference between 160 heart rate and 140 heart rate. I can tell you for sure my heart rate was 140, not 160, running a 10-minute pace. Anyways, that's a Monday. 2 runs, 1 gym session, and a little bit of yoga. We done. I keep this camera on my face, maybe you can hear me that way. It's Tuesday. I'm out on some trail, going for a medium distance run. It's extremely windy today. Slappy. Definitely a little bit chillier on the side. A lot of sloppy, melting snow, and lots of wind. This is like one of the nice sections right here where it's just enough to block the wind. The snow is slick. I have 0 grip. Today, I brought out the New Balance Hero 6. I think that's how you say it. Hero, something like that. Daily trainer, go-to everyday trail runner. Like, there's not a lot of cushion, but there's enough cushion. It's got a nice wide base. Not a super fast shoe. It's not very light, but it's not very heavy. It just kind of ticks all the boxes. And it was only $60. So it's just been one of my go-to everyday trail runners. Got nice deep lugs on it. Super stable shoe. Just enough cushion not to beat you up, but not so much cushion that you can't feel the trail and rocks and things under you. Got some weird shit happening over here. Like, kind of starting to snow or rain a little bit. And it got super dark. I thought it was just the big hills I was next to. It looks like there's some weather moving in. Yeah, it's snowing. That's what it is. It's snowing. That's all she wrote for a Tuesday. 12.7 miles, 2,440 feet of elevation gain. Yes. Do it again tomorrow. It's Wednesday, and the weather is shit. It's
been like crap weather for the last 2 days. I filmed yesterday. It was so windy that all the footage I had of me talking, you cannot hear like at all. Even in post-production, I couldn't fix it. So today I've been just on the computer all day putting dailies together for the Ojos video. Instead of boring you guys with another neighborhood run, probably just gonna get out there, run a mile or two and just call it a day. Put that on the screen here somewhere. It may look nice and sunny out there, but it's been literally 20-mile-an-hour winds for the last 2 days. A little bit of snow coming down out there. I'm pretty fatigued from the gym session and running the last 8 days in a row or whatever it's been, and a slightly longer run yesterday. So I'm literally just gonna go out, jog around the neighborhood and call it a day. Maybe actually what I'll do is, I just got the new grill mount in, so maybe I'll just grill mount it instead of doing the whole selfie stick thing, and then I could say I filmed something for you guys today and then not feel so bad that it's like, oh, week's worth of running and I don't film anything on one day. Yeah, been doing alright getting out there in this crap weather, but today is just kind of like, don't really want to get out there and do this at all. And I keep procrastinating. It's already like 2:30, so I should really get out there and do it. So that's the update for Wednesday. So I ended up losing a GoPro on the Chile trip. When I got back, it was missing. Filmed a video on Saturday with a GoPro 9. Halfway through that run, the GoPro 9 just crapped out on me. So I was like, well, I gotta have a camera if I'm gonna keep making these YouTubes or whatever. So said screw it. I bought the GoPro 12. They changed the menu system. They put log in it. So I've been messing around with the settings, so that's why each day maybe looks a little bit different. I've come to realize I do not like the log version on the GoPro. It is not like these nicer cameras. It is quite grainy. There's not much you can do to fix that. So with that said, I'm going back to a flat profile on the settings and I'm gonna mess around with that. Hopefully by the end of this video I have my settings figured out on that new 12 because it's been annoying. So I filmed an entire video on Saturday. The GoPro took a crap on me. Got a GoPro 12, literally put the same memory card into the 12 and it started burning up, like completely fried the memory card. So I lost some footage from Chile and I lost that entire video I had made on Saturday. Well, so far, weather's actually not so bad. It's just like a light drizzle happening, some kind of frozen stuff, light wind. It was pretty crazy earlier, maybe 20 minutes before. There's definitely a layer of crap weather coming from over the mountain anytime now. Might be able to knock out this little easy couple miles before all the crap comes in. I feel like the weather's trying to be nice to me. Like it looks like it wants to be really shitty right now, but it's like, well, I kind of gave you a really crappy day yesterday, so we'll hold off till you're done, hopefully. Yesterday was pretty brutal. 20-mile-an-hour winds, running for just under 3 hours, minus the distance. That alone will kick your ass. And it definitely did. I was pretty whooped after that one. I think the most frustrating thing though was just had no talking audio. Like it was just completely unusable. And you can kind of clean up the wind noise in post, but not this time. It was that bad. And for all I know, we're doing it again. Could be just as bad right now. I do have some new little fluffy mustache things for the camera on the way. That usually helps with the audio.
I gave up on microphones a long time ago, but those seem to do the trick. For as much procrastinating as I did getting out here to run, it's actually a fairly enjoyable run right now. Just gonna be a short 3-miler, but it's something. Oh, yes, that's a good boy. Oh, the taco boy. Oh, hello. Hi, buddy. Well, Wednesday, done and dusted. Got a 30-minute yoga in earlier today and a nice little 5K. Weather held out for me, luckily. Thankful for that. It looks like it's gonna get nasty. And like I said, it's nothing like yesterday. Yesterday was brutal. Do it again tomorrow, shall we? Oh boy, it's Thursday. We got a crap ton of snow last night. Like, probably a couple hours after that run, it started coming down. Can't see my backyard, my front yard, or anything. Got well over a foot, it seems like. So I've been sitting around today just kind of hoping that it would melt off a little bit so I can go get this run in today. Unfortunately, it's not melting off. Been in like the 20s all day. So there's nowhere in town that I can run. So I'm driving over to the trailhead and hopefully I can get a run in over there. It's already like the end of the day. Plan originally was to get 10 or more miles in today. Got the Gore-Tex boots on right now. Driving over to the trailhead, seeing if I can get on some trail. I don't think it's gonna be so great, honestly. If I can get 5 miles in, I'd be, I guess, happy with that. I don't know. That's kind of gonna set me back on my mileage this week. More so if it's gonna get any worse tonight. So give me a second and let me pop over to this trailhead and let's see what we're dealing with, huh? Yeah, all this came down last night. It came down in like just a couple of hours. Oh, it's not going to be an easy run. This is some deep stuff. But I got to get it in today, so we're going to get it in. Fuck my life. This is the downside to your treadmill braking. How desperate are you to get your miles in? Well, I must be pretty damn desperate. Good news is there's no wind today. Bad news is there's a lot of snow I gotta try to run through. But at least it's sunny. Not warm, but sunny. Yeah, this is snowshoe weather. This is not gonna go good. think I'm a half mile in and I'm just like over it. Like the further out I get, the deeper it's getting. Looking at the tracks, looks like the only thing that's been out here has been snowshoes. This is stupid. Might have been better running in the road, avoiding cars. Like literally, there's no sidewalks to run on. There's no road to run on. The road is covered in ice. So yeah, look at this. It's like I'm trying so hard to be consistent this year. Trying so hard just to push past through running in shit weather. But this is a whole nother level. This isn't even runnable. What are you supposed to do when you have nowhere to run? If it's this bad tomorrow, I'm gonna have to cave in and go to the gym and run on the treadmill. Been really avoiding that. Like, okay, yeah, my treadmill broke, so I'm gonna suck it up and run outside. I didn't want to have to go to the gym to run on a treadmill, but at this rate, I mean, that's gonna be my only option. This ain't doable. This ain't happening. Try again. I was thinking maybe I could just get to the gate up here, turn around, go do this little 2-mile loop, but I'm literally out here making my own tracks. My calves are on fire. Probably running like a 25-minute pace. Made it to the gate. Gate wasn't even a mile. 0.92, 17:39 pace. At least I have a track to follow now back to the next turn. Who knew you could run a tempo run, threshold run at the world's slowest pace? Fuck me. Wow. This is crazy. I don't know. This is ridiculous. Gore-Tex boots work though. New Balance Hero, however you say it, 6. New Balance Hero 6, just in a boot form with Gore-Tex. Similar to my daily trail runner, just Gore-Tex and a little bit taller. That was absolutely shitty. I don't know. I was hoping for something else. I mean, that really, it's like, dude, there's nowhere to run in fucking town, so I ended up with a 15-minute pace and a whopping 2.20 miles. That's Thursday for you. It's 4 o'clock. I think I'm just going to go home and change and then just go to the gym and try to knock out maybe like a tempo or a threshold run or something. I mean, I will give myself the credit, right? Like, at least I got out here. At least I tried. At least I committed to running some miles or trying to run some miles. So what more can you say for that, I guess? I'll save you the boringness from the gym, and hopefully tomorrow I can figure out a way to run outside. Hopefully the weather doesn't get too bad and the roads get cleaned up or something, I don't know. This is definitely kind of bumming me out though. I mean, yeah, running in shit weather is one thing, but not being able to run, I don't know. That's something else. Do it again tomorrow. Talk about picking the worst week to do a week-long video of running. Last like 3 or 4 days, it's just been absolute shit with storms. I did run yesterday, but I ran in the gym. Never really got any warmer. And there was again nowhere to run. Finally got warm enough today, Saturday, that I'm able to get out here. I think the trails are gonna still have too much snow or be too sloppy, so I'm gonna try to knock down at least 3 to 5 miles right now. Again, base building easy. Try to keep it zone 2. Maybe a little pickups here and there. So far I'm at a 40-mile week. I'd like to top off at 50 miles by Sunday, and that'd be 5 miles up from the previous week. Let's see if I can make it through this whole run without getting rained on, snowed on, or anything fun like that. Yeah, look at this. That is a sidewalk. That there is a perfect example of what I've been talking about, that there was nowhere to run in the city for the last 2 days. Like, you can't run in the road because there's so much slop or ice, you'll get hit by a car. There's no sidewalks because they're completely buried. Finally warmed up just enough right before the next storm. Oh yeah, time for the slop. Alright, so I've had this channel for a few years now, and every year I usually start off with a New Year video, kind of highlighting plans for the channel, fitness plans, races, things like that. Figured if you made it this far in the video, probably should touch on that. Going into 2024, I don't have anything on the schedule. I've got some financial things I need to take care of. That's really my main priority. I sold my race bike for triathlon to help with getting to Chile. Not saying I won't race triathlon this year, but it's pretty slim chance that I will. I mean, I have no issues showing up and throwing down on my road bike. I think I can still do decent in that. No big trail races lined up or anything. I don't know. Just got some things I need to take care of. Yeah, as of now, there's no race schedule. I'm really not even thinking about racing or anything along those lines. I'm just putting in volume and base running, you know, just because I love that part. I love training. I can crank my brains out and never race and be content. It also gives me a little peace of mind that if I do decide to race, I have the fitness. So, really not planning on racing this year. I have had some talks with some friends about some potential adventures, whether that be on a gravel bike, running, fast packing, something like that. I think if I can make one adventure trip happen, I'd be happy with that for this year. It's kind of where I'm at for 24, taking care of my other responsibilities, keep training the house down, and just not think about racing or anything like that. And as far as the channel goes, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Like, I absolutely love making videos. I love creating that kind of content for my YouTube. I've got like 500 subscribers. My watch hours are terrible. It's that funny thing where it's like, I really do it just because I love doing it. It's a creative outlet for me, but I've had little to no success in 3 years with it. That being said, I have no plans of stopping this channel anytime soon. I am going to keep just grinding away any kind of content I can that I feel like I want. This year, it'll probably be more focused on just what you're seeing now. You know, a couple run videos, maybe a couple bike videos. No real structured training videos, no real race videos. Do appreciate all 500 subscribers. Appreciate everybody who's watched, liked, shared, been any part of this channel and the growth it's had. It's kind of where I'm at for 24. I'm just gonna keep pushing the content. Towards the end of last year, I really got burnt out on it. I think I just kind of lost sight of why I do it. When you put a lot of work into something, and I know it doesn't matter, but it kind of matters. You only get like 20 views on something that took you, that you put a lot of effort into, and they only get 20 views. Kind of rubs you the wrong way. So I got a little burnt out. I've had some nice time to kind of reset and tackle it again another year. It's kind of where I'm at for this channel. I mean, I'm always open to ideas, anything you guys would like to see, any information I could share, whatever it is. Comments are there for a reason. Drop some comments if there's something you'd like to see this year. I also have another YouTube that's dedicated to my film stuff with an actual camera and athletes. I definitely would like to try to work on that some more into race season. See if I can get some, you know, top age group athletes in triathlon, or some guys in making moves in trail running or something. Make some training videos with them. Maybe try to make another film or two. I would like to try to do more filmmaking stuff this year, even if it's just YouTube training vlogs for people. I think that would be something else I want to do more of. So if you haven't already, go check out the other channel, Pentos Photos. Give that channel a subscribe. I'm gonna try to grow that one a little more as well this year. And that's really my updates for 24. I don't know. In a different headspace this year. Coming back from Chile. Yeah. Just got some things I need to really take care of. And then hopefully I can have that done this year. Go into next year and just really have the freedom and option to really do things that I want, whether that's racing, filming, whatever. Yeah. That was actually a really good run. Maybe it's because 2 days on the treadmill, or because the runs all this week were super crazy because of weather. 8.3 miles. Average heart rate 144, zone 2. So yeah, that was what did they say? Like, I'd be happy if I got 3 to 5, 3 to 6. Ended up with 8. Means I only need a couple more miles to hit a 50-mile week. The only thing that's taken a hit this week though is going to be my vert. I think I'm at 4,000 feet of vert. I should have been at 8,000 or 10,000 by now, but no access to anything really. Vert will take a little bit of a hit this week, and my mileage will be up a little bit. See you tomorrow. Sunday fun day, last run of the weekday. End of the week, finally made it to Sunday. I almost got every day filmed. That's pretty good. Only had one day where it's like, yeah, I had to get on the treadmill. But yeah, so it's Sunday. This is the final run of the week. Normally that would be just kind of an easier run, but I think today I'm going to try to do a little bit of a tempo run, maybe like a 5K tempo, with maybe a mile or two warm up and cool down. So that's the plan. I just picked up a new pair of shoes. Just picked up a pair of the Adidas Terex Ultra Trail. Just like I don't know, it's kind of like a racing flat, really. Not a lot of cushion on it, 8M drop. Super stupid good deal on them. Nice and light. Not a lot of big lugs. Just seems like it'd be a good speed shoe to have on trail for, you know, some shorter runs or whatever. So gonna give these suckers a try today. Finish up this week with a 50-mile week. Let's get it. Oh! And I got new mustache fluffy things on the camera. So hopefully the wind bullshit won't be bullshit no more. Hopefully. Damn, went and did the matchy without even realizing it. See how much of a slop fest it's gonna be today. Got a crap ton of rain last night. And then warmer weather, so all snow started melting. So this might be super sloppy. Better than the trails, I suppose. Trails are probably even worse. Halfway through, little 5K tempo, 7:23 average, trying to empty the tank at the end of a 50-mile week. One, it feels good to run slightly fast. Two, I'm out of shape in terms of speed and I lost that fuzzy. Damn it. I've only been working on base, distance, and volume, so makes sense that there's not a lot of speed right now, which is okay. That was a 7:25 pace for a 5K. I think it could have been a 6:50 pace, low sevens pace maybe, but there's a lot of slippery mud, deep mud, a lot of puddles, ice that you have to avoid, so there's that. That's my excuse at least, right? I'm pretty happy with that, happy with these. Yeah. Now I'm gonna jog 3 miles back, maybe throw in one more speedy mile and call it. Oh, that was perfect actually. That was right in tempo, so that shows you how slow I am.
She ain't ready for the 8th, he be riding on the wave. I ain't got a lot to say, mine's heavy, give me space. Time's ready, let me blaze. Spend money, what a waste. Time's money, money pays. You ain't ready for the 8th, she ain't ready for the 8th. Mad as savage, in me back and I'm back and it happening, ready to blow. I remember doing deeds with Deji from the street, they left me on my own. Mom kept asking me about how I got the P, I told her leave it, mama grow. Then they're ringing off my phone, then they're ringing off my phone. Times change, but mine's made though. I ain't got line patience, tried then, don't like bait, just come close. but I swear that. Went ghost with a hair pack, never boast loud, get your bear whacked in my condo where I bear tracks with a gang. Catch that for the gram, snap that for the man. These dudes do the most, no money in the hand.
That was a really good run, actually. I say anytime you can finish off the end of your week with relatively high mileage and have a pretty strong run at the end of the week like that, that's putting in the work there. That makes it even sweeter. Yeah. All right. Sunday's run done and done. That is at least 6 days of running I filmed for you.
We made it to the end. That is a week's worth of running. I ran every day this week, but I was only able to film 6 days, being that one of the days I had to run in the gym, had to run on the treadmill, could not get outside. Boy, this was probably the worst week to try and film this. The weather was just absolute crap most of the week, but I got out there, got after it. Unfortunately, it was not the type of running I wanted to put out on video. There was more road running and that kind of thing, but hey, that's how it goes when you live in a place that has winter and, you know, trying to get in your mileage. I ended up with a 57-mile week, a little over 4,000 feet of elevation gain, which is way behind. That weather really set me back on my elevation. Pumped on the mileage, but super bummed on elevation, being that I couldn't get to any trails, couldn't get to my normal spots to really knock out those 3K, 5K runs. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, please drop them below. I probably won't do a week-long video like this. This ended up being really long. I guess it makes sense if you're going to film 6 days of running and there's a day or two that had 2 days of running. Yeah, that adds up pretty quick. So I'll probably just stick to the normal 1 or 2 videos a week from like a good run or a good ride once the weather gets better. That was a fun little challenge though, just trying to get in my daily mileage and then trying to film on top of it and just kind of throw it all together every day. So something a little bit different I thought I'd do for the channel. Still working on these GoPro settings. I am definitely getting closer. The little microphone things, I go here and here to block the wind noise. They fell off today as soon as I put them on. Unfortunately, they fell off today. So still got to work on that. I don't know. Got this new 12 and I'm kind of disappointed with it. It seems like I get better footage out of the 11. This seems to be all over the place. It's kind of weird, even though I have similar settings that I used to have on the 11. Let me know what you guys thought of the footage. I'm not too thrilled on it. It's kind of all over the place, but it is what it is. Finished off Sunday with 8 miles. I ended up doing a 1 mile warm up and then I did a 5K tempo, which I think was at a 7:25 pace. And then after that, I did a mile off, a mile on times 2. Basically easy running and then kind of picking up the pace, back to easy running. So I did that. Ended up with a little over 8 miles for my Sunday, which I was really only going out for 3 miles, maybe 5 at the most, and ended up with 8, but it's all good. That's all I got. I got nothing else. I gotta finish that editing over there, which you're currently watching, and I gotta get the footage off of this camera because I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Put it on there, upload it, and hopefully I have this whole thing ready to go for Monday. And that's it. That's the first video of 2024. Drop some comments, let me know what you thought of the video, let me know your favorite run from the week. Anything else you guys would like to see in the new year, any information I can provide, drop them down below. And be sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.